Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're back
again.
You're good to go. So, you heard a little Hume. Today we bring you Middle Hume.
Middle Hume.
Yeah, there are 3 Humes. Dad and 2 sons. We got the middle one now. Dad has not played in a while. We might never have him.
Is he? Okay, Matt, I was going to say that.
He will be known as Elder Hume, should he ever show up.
Little middle elder. That's great. All right, so Matt's playing Calibrated Blast. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's a deck that I don't even know.
It deals 15 to your opponent eventually.
Yeah, fairly quickly.
That's what it tries to do.
Really
it tries to do 15 to your opponent.
It's pretty consistent. It
consistently deals 15 one time to your opponent.
It does. It does exactly that.
Yeah,
so it does exactly that.
The thought being,
pretty much every time.
If they do 5 to themselves and you do 15 to them, you should win. Is this a poker hand?
I guess.
Is it 2 pair, or you just... Oh, that was...
I don't...
If it was a poker hand, Matt won.
So...
If they were just counting up the face of the die.
People do that shit. And I'm just like... Just do a fucking high roll. Like, whenever somebody offers that or asks that...
You know what, though? A poker hand, there's always a winner. Always. But if you do a high roll... You both roll 7. Now you both roll 10. Now you both roll 3. Like,
dude,
like it's actually better. It's actually better. Higher, do odds and evens. Do something that makes it where you're only rolling 1 time. Is what I say.
That's fine, but the times that you don't roll 1 time, it's only going to be 1 more time, and it's
no, that's not true. I've rolled the same thing like 4 times in a row before.
You just fucking roll.
You're just pissed because you don't know how poker hand works.
I mean, I'm not familiar with poker. Sure, that's fine, but like it seems fucking superfluous, man. Like it just seems unnecessary. I'm super down for odds or evens. I'm down for that all day.
That's basically what they did. They did a thing where we're only going to roll 1 time and then we'll know who the winner is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless we roll exactly the same 5 dice the same way, which is pretty unlikely.
Yeah, I do not like the poker hand thing because I am unfamiliar with
It's the best way to do it. I'm telling you, it's the best way to do it.
I'll just take odds or evens. All right, there we go. I have just decided odds or evens is not going to be my thing.
It's a simplistic approach.
It is, because I don't give a shit about poker.
So, weird thing here. Middle Hume, definitely not playing mono red burn because he has a Sacred Foundry, but I see no white in his hand.
I mean... Every burn deck is basically Boros at this point, so...
Yeah. I could see some budget mono red burn. I think it could be good.
I mean, it'd be fine, but you just never see it because it's not that much.
They have the thing that deals
budget.
like 4 damage to each player or whatever now. I think that can kind of...
Yeah, you see that here or there. It's not the worst.
I think you could make it work on a budget.
You could, but
Shocklands are expensive, man.
I've just never seen it. I've never seen anybody actually play budget burn because it's not that expensive. So no one has any reason to play budget burn.
I did it once, so just here.
It's
been a while. It's been a few years.
I
played budget burn back in the day. I played mono red burn, like because I didn't want to pay for fetches and shocks. And there was a time when I did that. So.
Right. So Matt's got the inevitable hand.
Matt's deck looks terrible. Like, is it too early? Is it too early to say this?
I mean,
Matt's deck just like I don't even know how he's gonna do.
If he doesn't die, he will kill.
He can do 15 to his opponent, and it won't be good enough.
We'll see. We'll see what cards Hume plays. I'm not. I don't know what I assess this deck as. It is.
I thought it was a Magic Online meme. Is what I thought it was.
No, it's a thing.
It's not good though. This deck's not good. You don't feel
I don't think it's I don't know.
If you play a deck, if you like, because I know you like to brew. If you're playing a deck and you lose the Calibrated Blast, you're making wholesale shit. Like, this isn't good enough, right? Like, this is unacceptable.
Probably.
This is not acceptable.
The thing that I've been working has ley lines, so I have a good cushion against this deck. The only thing I'll say for this deck is it is more consistent than I would have given it credit for. It's very matchup dependent, you know.
All right, there's two.
Yeah, I mean, if he fetches and shocks, he's dead.
I don't think that's gonna happen though.
We don't know though. I mean, really, we don't know. No, this deck is cute and is more consistent than it should be as a cute deck, because it is pretty cute, really. But its consistency is kind of silly.
Oh, not getting the Goblin Guide down here. I don't love that.
So what did he do?
He just played 2 burn spells instead of doing 1 burn spell and a Goblin Guide, because the Goblin Guide's going to represent 4 damage over 2 turns, whereas the burn spell gets an extra damage in this turn, but like it's less damage over the 2 turns. So don't love that. You actually could have gotten, like, I think 3 extra damage in over the course of 2 turns, which could be huge. Now, if Matt can't do anything here, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, what are you doing, Matt? What are you doing? Does he have the card? Is that the card?
It's a card that gets to the card.
Right,
it's a Cascade card.
Okay.
So, I mean, we'll see. Okay.
So, attacks for 4.
Now, it'll be funny. Reveal this to Kenzen. Your reveal trigger. Why you just... Goblin Guide. No. Okay. That's a stupid card.
Yeah. So I assume the Cascade thing is 4 mana?
Yeah. So what would have been funny there is if he Goblin Guide attack trigger, reveal this to Kenzen, put it in his hand. It's the thing that the common goblin land. It makes 2 2/2s from channel it, or makes 2 1/1 from channel it. Well, he was 1 mana short.
Yeah,
it's a funny interaction though. Yeah, hypothetically,
where it could potentially give you dudes,
like if he had 1 more mana and he attacks, reveal the card, puts it in his hand, then channel it. That would have been hilarious. All right, so he's sideboarding for this match. I know Matt's been aware of how bad this is for him. So we missed what he's bringing in, unfortunately.
I gotta say though, I played Middle Hume last week, and this dude's rustier than I am. He last week he told me he hadn't played Magic in like 2 years.
No, it's been a while, dude. It's been a long time.
He literally hadn't played Magic in 2 years.
So with that said, thank you for coming out and playing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate you.
Yeah, and he's back. Like he had. He's doing these on no sleep. He comes in like a guy who just like burned 3 like joints before he came in, but really just hasn't had sleep because he works like all day, and like I think that he's coming into these things with basically like he's been up for like 23 hours or something. Like So like he's like a walking zombie when he comes into these things. But I appreciate him coming out, and like I think he's excited to get back to playing too. So that's good.
And this is a pretty decent match for him, you know, because it's hard for... I'm not sure what they bring in for this.
Matt just cut like a bunch of cards and brought in 1 card. What's he doing?
I don't know. Got a bunch of... I mean, I think the deck's like so many lands, it's kind of silly.
Did I miss something? Like, you can't cut 4 cards and bring in 1 card. That's not how Magic works. I must have missed something. He must have brought in some cards before he cut those lands. It's kind of weird, though, what I just saw.
So Matt needs to lead with 2 deserts.
Deserts?
He plays desert.
What desert? Oh, just desert?
The card? Desert, yeah.
Okay. And why is that?
Because then he can kill the things attacking you.
Does he have to sack a land to do that?
No, the original desert just does a damage to an attacking creature. So if he can lead with 2 deserts... you can kill whatever is attacking you.
Yeah. Assuming that it's a Goblin Guide.
That's like a fucking 5% chance, yeah.
Assuming it's a Goblin Guide, exactly, because the other thing is not going to die.
No, for sure. I mean, depending on what your opponent does, you know. Because if he has 2 deserts and he attacks, it's convoluted bullshit. That's not really a thing. I'm just hypothetically spitballing nonsense.
I 100% think he should not be playing desert.
No, they're not that bad. They're really not that bad. They kill monkeys. They kill the fuck out of a monkey. I'm just saying. I don't think that it was that bad.
Yeah.
This is just a pretty shit match for him in general. Like it's just not good.
I don't think his deck's real. I hate to be the guy that's gonna be like telling it like it is, but the truth is, I feel like Calibrated. Like he's talking about playing this in Columbus. I mean, that's fine. You and I can hey, that's cool, Matt. You and I can go get beers. You know.
Well, I mean, I think that's part of his rationale.
You're gonna scrub out early, and I'll probably be undefeated, but I'll scrub out too because I want to drink beers. That's how it goes. I get it. It's cool. I just got to find some solitudes and.
All right. Yeah, put that stupid ass.
That card's bad. You can't even cast that in this deck.
No, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to just reveal it. Trust me, I hate how this thing operates just as much as you.
I don't hate the way it operates. I just don't think it's a good deck. That's all.
I will give it its consistency. That's all I'll give it.
What are the other colors for?
I don't even know.
Like, what are you doing here?
I don't think there is any reason for the other colors.
That card's not scary.
That card is old school as fuck and completely outdated.
Yeah.
I love that card.
Yeah.
Grim Lavamancer for anybody.
You know, to me, this is like you've heard me do it. I gush about Vintage Cube from time to time. This is one of the reasons I love Vintage Cube, because if it weren't for Vintage Cube, this card would be unplayable. But you know what? Vintage Cube, the mono red deck and Vintage Cube, this is a sweet card. Yeah. You know, like it's totally it has a home there.
Yeah.
It might see playing Legacy these days. I don't know. Legacy, it makes more sense to me that Legacy probably could play this card. Yeah. A lot more shit ends up.
It's a fucking sweet card. It really is a sweet card.
It is, man. It's just
is a good fucking,
it's just slow.
Cool card. It is.
Fucking dies to everything and
yeah.
In a Ren and 6 world.
Another card lost to Ren and 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably lost before then, but
I mean, anything that has to tap really is what's been lost, basically. All right, well, he's not doing enough damage to himself, so that's kind of fucked. That's really what this comes down to.
Oh, this is the deal of damage to you, Desert.
Your opponent has to do 5 damage to himself, and that's the real weakness of this deck. Because if they don't...
He's over here playing Buddy Lands. The burn deck playing Buddy Lands. How do you ever win? If this was legit burn, he might have a shot. Yeah. But like against the Buddy Land burn deck, ugh.
Which, it's kind of funny, because like... There's nothing wrong with Buddy Lands and burn. Really?
There kind of is, man. You don't want lands that could potentially at any time come in tapped.
And the fuck would they?
When you keep a 1-land hand?
Of a Buddy Land?
Yes.
So don't keep that hand.
So you're playing Buddy Lands, you're not playing any other non-mountains. So you're not playing the Horizon Land, you're not playing Fast Lands. Like, I can't imagine. It
depends on the mana base. It depends on exactly what you're doing.
I mean, I just think it's the worst, man. I mean, it's fine. It's just...
I think it would be fine. It depends.
Oh, he's playing all this other shit so we can cast that. He's mono red, but he's playing all these other colors so you can actually cast that weird ass thing.
Yeah, the Scion and Draco.
Yeah, that's
that thing, Scion and Draco.
This deck sucks. Hey, I'm not. Look, I'm not trying to be that guy, and I'm not that guy.
Are you not?
No, I'm not that guy. No, I'm not that guy. Like, look, I'm being like totally honest here.
Okay, now he wins.
Okay.
Hey, proof of concept. Look at that. Proof of concept. And thwack. There's that.
And we go to game 3. This is game 3, right?
Yes.
I'm not doing a good job of keeping up with this.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't think anyone expects us to. All right. So, Middle Hume, fucking dead. On to game 3.
All right, and Matt thought this was a bad matchup. Come on.
I mean, it's not the best matchup. But it could just happen.
Maybe it's a deck with the... so, here's the thing. In general, Middle Hume has an inferior mana base for what I think that Burn should be.
Yeah.
However, for this matchup, he's got a superior mana base because he's dealing less damage to himself with the lands that he's playing. So for this particular matchup, it's a win. I feel like it's a win. And I got to give it to Middle Hume here in game 3. I feel like he's going to pull this one out.
We shall see.
Although... I've noticed this with the Humes. They've played Burn for a while. They've always been kind of afraid of Eidolon. Like, it deals damage to me. Like, come on, man. Eidolon's a fucking house. Like, I get that Burn players can lose to their own Eidolon, but the truth of the matter is that Eidolon is what makes Burn playable.
No, Eidolon is huge, man.
It's like a huge piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, no, they need it for sure. More different sideboarding things from Matt?
Fuck you, Matt Weiss. Like, seriously, Calibrated Blast. Come on, dude. Come on.
It's fine. He's about to get a win. It's gonna
and everybody listening knows. Everybody listening knows that, like, former Invitational champion Matt Weiss is my dude. Like, I love that dude. But come on, man. Fucking get out of here with this shit. I'm being respectful, but fuck you, dude. Like, get out of here. Get out of here with this. You can do better. Play your... God, all of his decks are so bad. I don't even know what you could play. Like, some artifact thing that I hate instead.
Affinity would be the real...
I respect, like, that Dice Factory thing that he does. It's just like...
yeah.
Dude, if he play... Like, if he plays in the 500 next week and thank you for thank you. Yeah, I agree. Scape Grace 7. Yeah, Matt refuses to play Magic. He refuses. He's a coward. Yeah. He's a coward.
I mean, it's a kind of Magic.
Thank you to Thomas Books. He's gonna do coverage with me next week at the 500, so I don't have to play. And I'm sure all the other players appreciate that, Tom, that you're helping me out with that, so they have a chance now. Just saying.
Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. I mean, this thing with, like, this deck with Matt, like...
Yeah, no.
It's fine.
I agree, man. Matt sits down, he's like, I want to engage in Magic the Gathering by sitting down, shuffling my deck, drawing 7 cards, and playing with my cock in front of my opponent.
Dude, that's the problem, though.
He plays like he's a combo player. That's what he does. That's what they do.
Dude, that's what Magic is becoming, and so it's not exclusive to him as a problem. Like, that's what the environments are becoming.
I have no problem with that. Like, he's just a combo player, and that's what combo players do. They like to. They like to play their little solitaire game over there, and
so much of Magic is becoming more and more unfair that you can't blame somebody for playing anything. And honestly, the guys that try to play fair Magic like me, we get shit on. I get shit on all the time because I just want to play fair Magic, and so when I'm trying to play fair Magic, the entire room is playing bullshit. Like, we're the ones that fucking get shit on. You know, control players and guys that try to play fair Magic are the ones that get fucking shit on with all the nonsense that's out there.
And control basically is fair Magic.
No, control is fair Magic.
It is fair Magic.
It is fair. We have more and more of this shit to contend with, and that's what's frustrating. Is like, guys like me, you play control, I play fucking just value. Like, we're trying to play fair Magic, and the way the game was intended. The way Richard Garfield intended this game to be played, we're playing this game, and as they print cards more and more, we get more shit like this.
Yeah, Richard Garfield thought that we were going to play on concrete with whatever we had. He didn't foresee constructed Magic. Like, he He never foresaw that. Did he miss his draw step?
Yeah. No, I think Matt just cheated the draw with his stupid gemstone thingy.
That's right.
Stupid gemstone thingy.
Yeah. Gemstone. It's fucking good.
It's a good card. Yeah, no, it's...
There was at one point when I swore that gemstone...
Jesus, are we like just replaying the last game?
Gemstone was, I thought, just the most criminally underplayed card in Modern. It's because it's so easy just to jam one in your deck, right? Like
yeah, for sure.
You can just steal. You can just steal a play.
Yeah, it doesn't take much, really. Just having one, it's just there.
So, does Matt have the nuts?
Yeah, he's gonna Calibrated Blast. Is that thing an instant? I think it's an instant.
I'm pretty sure it's an instant, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
So, Calibrated Blast.
Gonna take 15, most likely.
Could be less, but 12.
12 to you. And then
is it
draw.
Too late? I mean...
He could just top deck the thing. Or does he have the thing?
Let's see. Yeah, at this point.
He's got a Sign of Draco he should be able to cast.
I don't think he can cast it yet. He's only got 2 colors. Yeah, he's ways away from that.
Okay.
I feel like the Sign of Draco is just kind of a trash card.
I feel like Darcy is a trash card in Burn.
Oh my god, he's got no damage here.
I think Darcy...
He can do... Oh my god. This is catastrophic for Metal Hume. He has to, like... Okay, he can do this to get 2 damage through instead of 1, but, like, he's doing nothing on the board here.
I hate Darcy in Burn decks.
I hate Darcy. I think Darcy is kind of overrated.
No, it's... I wouldn't say that it's overrated.
It's kind of overrated.
I hate... Oh shit. Game changer. Game changer. Get fucked, Burn. I got this thing. Yeah, he's dead. Flashback. Calibrated Blast. You are dead, Metal Hume. Deader than fuck. Whatever he reveals, you are toast. Oh. Well, okay, never mind. Never mind. He can reveal that.
Calibrated Blast reveals itself?
It can. It's not super often.
What a fucking terrible deck, dude. This deck is like trash.
So the next one is definitely going to kill him. Definitely.
But he doesn't have a next one. Like
he's an 8.
Didn't he cast this from his graveyard?
Yeah, I mean, he could draw another one or draw...
Wait, isn't this one exiled?
Yeah, it should be.
Isn't that exiled?
Okay. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Did you get there?
No.
What did you play against?
Amulet Titan. Android Crisis in the main.
Oh, yeah.
I was like...
Yeah, that is pretty...
Also, I got pretty hardly variance both games. I had them all 5 Twine Lands.
Yeah, no, that is rough.
Lands, game 2. I was just sitting there like, fuck, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Dress Down's really good against
I brought it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a rough match for sure.
I brought in 2 Dress Down, 2 Fulminator Mage, and the Thought Seizes. Thought Seizes are relevant.
Fulminator Mage is kind of blah because it's kind of hard to take them off lands.
Yeah, I know, it was just there for Valakut.
Something. Yeah, I think it's important enough.
It also is pressure.
Did you so the game plan against them, what you should bring in, it's not like you don't think about it exactly right away, but what you bring in against them are the 2 Thoughtseize and the 3 Douthies.
Really, just for the aggro?
No, because you play Douthie and then you Thoughtseize their Titan, you play a Titan.
I like that.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
You win a lot of games that way.
It's pretty sweet, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't like immediately click.
No, it just feels off.
Yeah. But no,
I just think of
you bring it because they can't block it, so you're putting a clock on. But then if you draw your Thoughtseize, then you just take their Titan. It's exiled. You
play. They're playing around with the counter spells. They keep in their hand.
You play your own. Yeah, that's great.
All right.
It's a hard deck.
I think Matt's probably dead.
It's fun though. I love control. I love classic control.
Matt's not dead, and he's activating Ramen up.
Yeah, get rid of the other desert.
Oh my god, is he going to win off Ramen up?
He's going to win off Ramen up.
Oh, right Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
Upkeep he wins
what are we watching? What is this nonsense?
Let's go, Matt. We're back in standard.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I played, what was that set called? The
Almond Cat. Or Hour Devastation.
I played Hour Devastation.
That's pretty sweet.
I lost Isaiah in the league finals.
Dude, the deserts are fucking sweet.
They are.
They are super sweet. Oh man! See, there you go. Got a win for Matt Wise. This wacky calibrated blast deck, which again is way more consistent than you would think it should be.
Definitely.
It's
right.
silly.
So I'm sorry, everyone, that we made you suffer through this terrible deck that Matt Wise decided to play.
It's Matt Wise, man.
It's
by the skin of his teeth, indeed, Tom. By the skin of his fucking teeth.
It's so stupid. So he's playing like
a single 15 drop. That was.
He's playing.
There's a bunch of shit in there.
He's playing 15 drops, but he's also playing the 12, the Scion
He's
Draco.
playing 15, 13, 12 drops.
Because he's got like fetch lands to go get like dual lands and stuff, but he's also playing a bunch of deserts. So like, he drew a Scion Draco earlier.
He couldn't cast it.
No, he had like 5 lands in play, but only 2 land types represented. So like, he was nowhere close to being able to cast it.
Oh man, I like it though. I love it.
Yeah, this deck is trash.
It's a good fit for Matt.
It's fine.
The desert is especially good when you hit something for 15. You do 6 damage. Like you just hit 3 deserts. There you go.
Yeah.
It's a Matt deck. It's definitely
a Matt deck
and he
for
plays
sure.
it well, I think.
Yeah, he does.
I know there's a lot of competition.
Yeah.
It's goofy. It's fucking goofy. But it does fit Matt. Alright, so that was round 1. We got to see this calibrated blast.
That was round 2.
Was it round 2 already?
Yeah,
it was round 2. Jesus
round
Christ.
2.
That's how absorbed I
We
got
lose
into the
track
nonsense.
of time at 10 o'clock.
We do.
But it's now 11:30, which is really how you know. So we'll be back. We'll be back. We'll stay tuned.
We're going to try
One
not
more-
to
one
show
more round.
Amulet, but we might.
Yeah. Yeah.